Hey, what's up, my fellow YouTubers? Mr. Sneaky Andrew here, or Mr. Sneaky. So, part two. So, this is part two of rating my best and worst games I played on the Xbox. Okay, starting with number one, Gotham Knights, the game. Gotham Knights is basically where like Red Hood, Nightwing, the new Robin, and Batgirl. So basically, they all take over after when Batman passed away from Ra's al Ghul, which basically a bad villain. But Ra's al Ghul has a daughter called Talia al Ghul. I don't like that game because every time you hit every corner, you basically hit the same enemies. So I'm gonna give that 3 out of 10. All right, Halo, all the Halo games. I know Halo was popular and everything else like that, but I don't like it. But I tried the game, and the game wasn't that good. But everything is fine, but I just don't like it because it's not for me. So I'm gonna give it 2 out of 10. South of Midnight. Oh my god, that was the best game. What I like about that game is I forgot what her name was. Unfortunately, there was a hurricane that was coming and everyone had to evacuate. Some people didn't evacuate their houses, and of course the daughter went next door to see how the neighbor's doing. That is very lovely. That's very good. And then disaster struck. Her mom was still in the house, and unfortunately the tsunami took away the house, and then the whole mission is basically she has magical powers, and she has a mission to find her mother and take her home safely. So I give that game 10 out of 10. Best top game ever. Star Wars, the whole Star Wars series, the Lego Star Wars franchise, the whole complete Skywalker, everything. I play the whole shabam there. That game is also Lego games I kind of grew up playing. It's just awesome. Lego Star Wars is the real OG, the real first OG game that I played on the original Xbox itself. I'm not gonna lie. And basically, the Lego Star Wars, all of the game, that's all in one whole game. Basically, it follows the storyline of the movie. So I give that game 10 out of 10. The Walking Dead Telltale series. Yes. The whole Walking Dead Telltale series. I love it. I'm a big fan of Walking Dead. I saw the TV show. The whole game was good. So basically it's a survival game basically. So basically you survive during the zombie apocalypse. You choose specific sentence you want to talk to the characters, NPCs. I give that game 10 out of 10. That game was awesome. Ah, Fallout. I don't like that game because it has no specific level, but I just don't like the game. I'm not a big fan of the game. Of course, you go along and you shoot some radiation zombies or something. 5 out of 10. I don't like it. Maybe 3 out of 10. But I'll give it both. Don't like it. A Plague series 1 and 2. A Plague Requiem and Innocent. Those two games I love playing. So basically, Amicia brother has a power to control rats. I still love the game. And so basically, they survive. There's basically rats involved taking over the whole like village. And I give that game two of those games 10 out of 10. It was good. Starfield. Um but I really don't like the game because certain parts of the level got very hard. There was a big giant monster in that game that was hard. 3 out of 10. I'm sorry. No, don't like that game. Next game, Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil is basically a zombie survival game. I didn't really like the game because it got too hard, so I'll give it 3 out of 10. Maybe 5 out of 10, but 3 out of 10. Alright, Sniper Elite. Oh my gosh, I love that game. I love to see how the bullet goes and the mission, the storyline is awesome, and Is everything good? So I give that 10 out of 10. Zombie. Okay, that's another zombie survival game, basically. And that game I did not like because every time you get killed off, you switch to different types of characters, like male or female, and you had to start all over again. And I did not specifically like the game, so I did try again. Then, unfortunately, I didn't like it, so I give that 5 out of 10. Dead Island 2, another zombie game around. So, Dead Island 2 is another zombie survival game. Basically, in the game, you survive from a crash, basically caused by a zombie outbreak. Find some weapons to hit some zombies. And by the way, in the game, you do get bit. You were half zombie, half non infected. So, technically, you get to boost your energy like adrenaline rush, and you get to beat the living daylights out of like the zombies and all. So the game did get hard because there's like a screeching zombie that screams at you. The game just gets harder and harder. So I'm gonna give that 5 out of 10. Not the best. Yeah. Oh, Quantum Leap. Yes, that was my favorite game. Two of my favorite actors. Couple of my favorite. Lance Reddick, rest in peace. He's a very good actor. Sean Ashmore, oh, he's awesome. And Dominic Monaghan, he's awesome. So the game is basically about you were in an accident that basically give you some power so you can control time, which you don't go back in time, you just can freeze time. But I give that game 10 out of 10. Gears of War. Yes, Gears of War. Gears of War, I didn't really like, but I don't know why everyone in my roommate likes Gears of War so much. But I specifically do not like Gears of War because I find it's just not for me. The shooting and everything, all the graphic, it's fine, but unfortunately, I really don't like the game. I try to get in it, but I'm not with those type of games. I'm sorry. Last but not least, Hellblade, and they also made a second one. The first sequence gameplay was okay. You go on a quest until she gets bit by something. She dies, so basically she's kind of like a spirit wandering around. The game got a little harder because there was a boss battle, and every time you defeat it, the lights get darker and darker and darker, and it's hard to see. So I give that game 3 out of 10. So this includes rating the best and worst games I ever played on Xbox. I hope you guys enjoy, so please leave likes, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.